only gentle. There we go. There we go. I gotta figure out why the mic is not auto unmuting. Oh well. Anyway, welcome to the bar. I am It's Only Gentle. You are amazing. We're gonna wait a few minutes here and we're gonna get into some trouble in Silent Hill. Uh, this is of course going to be the Spooky Saturday stream. Horror games and horror games only. Do that up right there. We're making sure everything's working properly tonight. Oh, well, you know, we are in the bar. We might as well grab a bottle off the shelf here and pour ourselves a little bit of a drinky. We're going to, tonight is whiskey, because whiskey goes with horror. So, glug 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 glug. That should be enough for tonight. This whiskey, of course, is Horrorwood Reserve 5-year, the Golden Age. It's got this lovely skull here. And we're going to go ahead and put that back on the shelf, down in my special reserve. The sound level's all right, everyone? Can we hear everything all right, I guess? Making sure that there's no echo loops or any of that nonsense. Alright, we are on a 3-second delay tonight instead of 5 because we're trying to get a feel for how long we have to delay things before they work out right. Well, let's go ahead and switch over to game mode here. Let's see. That one's not it. Nope. There we are. That one was it. Alright. Shall we get into Silent Hill? Receive the pink rabbit costume. Clothing can be changed at any Hokora. I'm gonna double check, make sure game sounds are decent. I don't have any sound coming through my game. Well, that's not very spooky. Bear with me, folks, while I try to figure this out. to break while I try to figure this out. How does that sound? Did we blend it enough? Are we doing good? All right. Let's go ahead and get into game. I think I've earned a little bit of this fine whiskey here. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. And in case anyone's wondering, of course, I've got that Gatorade on me. We're not going to be reckless. Alright, we're not doing hard mode. We don't hate ourselves. So. There's a lot of screen bleed. Oh well.
私は一人でも全然寂しくないの。仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。
ひなこ、お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあ、お姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしようか。
本
当？お待たせ。お姉ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？
ううん、昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって
If you're in chat, please be sure to say hi. Let's do a little bit of a
お
roll
姉ちゃん
call
だった
here.
んだなって。
ひなこ、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
cringe dance. Soundtrack going hard right now.
ひなこ、親に向かってその言い草は何だ。
お父さんやめてください。
中高あんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。
Bro, chill out.
どこ行く。話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひな子だって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひな子をずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひな子、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me, except me being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. I will admit, I can be stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. My mother, Shimizu Kimi. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him. I didn't hate her back then, but maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just cannot, will not accept her way of life. My father, Shimizu Kanta. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband, that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Ouch, Jesus. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Oh, poor girl. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I would have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. My older sister, Kanuta Junko. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me, even since the day I was born, until she got married. Ouch. Let's head down the mountain. Well, first, we're gonna go this way. Forgive the squeaky door in the background. Let's see. What if I head up the mountain? What if I ignore the mountain? Article: Serious Issues. Nambizu Gauka. April 21st. Showa 20, 1945. Evening edition. The onsen geyser that silently started spewing water on the 3rd of this month is in Iwashimizu, Ebigakasa of Yamabe district finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues that this may lead to. What kind of beer he drink? Nothing good, it looks like. Let's wander around our house. Sorry, I have a habit of checking things before we get into the nitty gritty. Because you never know what you might leave behind if you don't. Okay, let's head down the mountain. Local doctors note there have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and whatever that is, echinosis, to name just a few. Probably butchered that, but I don't know. I'm a streamer, not a doctor. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Let's see. I'm gonna have to oil that door hinge, I think. I don't dare get my microphone any higher or lower because then it cuts me off mid-speech.
拝んでおこう。神様、私は。
Let's pray. Let's go ahead and record. Let's see.
どうしたら。
Drinking at this time of day? Of course. This time of night, really. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they make even the flowers blush. What a load of horseshit. What the fuck?
あちこちに祀られてる。
New journal entries. Bizugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbor treats them with great respect and worships them. Inari-sama, also referred to as Oinari-sama, is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings, preference of Abura-age tofu pierced through with an old needle. Abura-age, pardon me. It seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special only we do for Inari-sama here in Ibizo-Gaoka. I am most likely butchering pronunciations tonight, but do a little lap around. Oh, it's stuck. Where is everyone?
千鶴屋なら
What
誰
about
か来てるかな。
Chizuria? I live in the small rural town of Ibizugaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The Grand Iron Bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is only a reminder of the sorry town's former glory. Okay. That seems easy enough. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
Oh, delicious. There is a special chat option tonight. Exclamation hat to make me put on the hat. Exclamation no hat to make me take off the hat. Just experimenting with some
この
ideas.
先に抜け道があったはず。
There's a shortcut up ahead. Well, this looks horrifying.
絶対に呪いよ。あんなひどい死に方あるわけないもの。私なら絶対に嫌。そんな家。噂をすればなんとやらだよ。
Intense, chat. Getting tense. Give me one moment, I gotta answer a message here. Alright. Let's get back to business. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
裏切り者。
咲子。
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Traitor. Come on down, I'll fight you. Sakuko! Igarashi Sakuku. One of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year's celebrations. The obvious answer is to go that way, but we're not going to do the obvious thing. No siree. No, I'm spooked. The town is spoopy. See, whenever I see elements like that, I just have to take a quick look. Still under construction. When are they going to be finished? It's Shu. I'm glad his name's Shu and not Boot. No. that was dumb. I almost feel bad about that.
Yo, 相棒。
シュウ。
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウ君、お待たせ。
ひな子もいたんだ。
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
おしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。インコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。咲子だってひな子から何か借りてるんじゃないの？
私なんかあったかな。
ねえひな子、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
咲子利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。
いいこと聞いた。これからは咲子に貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。
そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
Oh fuck. Air horns, anyone?
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck is what the Crash Bandicoot? Jesus, fuck, no. What the shit? Fuck me. Welcome, Chainsaw Commando. How are we doing today? Michael, don't give up. Oh, this is skip. Goddamn. Oh. That hurt. Oh, poor thing.
これ、週にもらっててよかった。
Note from Shu. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there. What, is he fucking Joe Hendry? Red capsules. Painkillers and capsules. Release pain and raises spirits. Slightly restores health and current max sanity.
助かった。みんな絶対無事でいてくれよ。
Yum, painkiller, yum, painkiller, yum, painkiller. That's good enough. Oh no. I'm a little uneasy around here.
ここどこ？
What is this place?
急いで
Girl,
サクコ
you've
のとこに
lived here
戻
your
らないと。
entire life. You don't know this place? You ain't been down the dark alleyways? Okay, Andrew Tate won't be born for another, like, 200 years. 100 years, whatever. Probably 60. Before we go up there, check around the corner here. You just know that there's going to be a death trap designed for people like me. Get too curious, wander around. That's what I hated about fucking Until Dawn. There's that one scene where hang on. Let's go back to the bar for a moment. There's that one scene where you're wandering the caves, and the gal's like sobbing, crying, and I'm a bit of a bleeding heart. Chica's in trouble. Let's go check on her. Yeah, turn the corner, and there's a fucking Wendigo just like mimicking your friend that they just killed, and it just rips your head off. Just that's what you get for being curious. The whiskey's mighty fine tonight, but let's go ahead and get back to the game. No, I didn't want to jump down. What the fuck? Who's there? Is that you, Shu?
シュウ？
Can I hop back up? No. Alright, let's get out of this dark alleyway. Man, my house is officially quiet, which is crazy because there's like a teenage slumber party going on. But I'm here in the little streamer room. Got the lights out. The pro, you know. Senior ring light.
シュウ？リンコ？
And I'm like, hey, let's play some Silent Hill. It just saved for a reason. Fuck a duck. Oh, that's adorable. Use circle to evade enemy attacks. If you dodge just before an enemy's attack lands, you'll perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. Fuck you. Oh, god damn it. I'm probably too curious for my own good here. I'm feeling unsettled about this. Fuck it. Let's send. Yokon, a jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste. A bite-sized delight. Greatly restores health. Can also be used as an offering. An offering to what? Fucking knife bitch ain't gonna accept it. Let's look at the journal here. Use X when in front of a Hokora to see a list of things you can do. You can save your progress. Additionally, enshrining objects with the Hokora will allow you to receive faith. Using faith, you can draw for Omamori, pray to receive various benefits using a blank Ama, clear mind to recover sanity. If you have chosen story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokora. Combat. Taking hits will cause you to lose health, and you will die once it is fully depleted. Make sure you to use items to recover your health as you go. Equipment. When you want to use an item, you must first go to equipment under the down and select items. Then put the item you would want to use in the selected shortcut. It's L1, X, circle, square, triangle. If you run out of a certain item, then collect more of it. You won't have to re-add it to your shortcut. Been playing too much Borderlands, I thought I could slide underneath that. Red capsules, yum. Oh, local doctors note. There are cases where patients see an improvement in their systems not by taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies, undeniably, in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among the younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to Oinari-san will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. There are even some towns where elders who claim to have had broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Oinari-sana. Cheers. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Where do I go? This is bullshit. Oh. I'm way off the beaten path. Well, goddamn. Okay. Fuck. I hate that shit, man. I ain't even a front. I fucking hate that shit.
どなたか
Do I have to investigate the house? Let's grab these capsules. If there's one thing the Grudge taught me, it's to never go into closets. Let's go in the closet. In here lurking, watching for bots, harassing machine. Excellent. How we doing, Josuke? Maybe even a good horror game. Alright, I'm glad to hear it. I meant to play it during October, but life. A bad Silent Hill game? Eh. I mean, I'm of the opinion that they're all bad in their own way. So. Oh. No. Bloody key. A key with unknown bloodstains. Not sure what it unlocks. No, 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 no. Fuck me. Oh my god. Fuck you. I know how to drive rush, bitch. Whoa, what the fuck? Alright, we got more red capsules. So far, we've been able to avoid getting to her. Oh, fuck you. Haha, suck a dick. Just not mine. With your crazy raggedy mouth. I don't know. I wanted to go explore, but I'm pretty sure that would have been sudden death, so... Did I really go the wrong way? Well, I got a bandage for it. Antique comb, a small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremonies. A type of offering yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Oh, thank fuck. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can be exchanged as faith at the Hokora. Use faith at Hokora to fully restore your sanity. If you have chosen story at your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting Hokora. Use faith you have received at Hokora to obtain Omamori. Increase max stamina. Why did it say go do equipment? Oh, you have to equip your Omamori. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, Jesus. Here's one thing I learned from Ghostwire Tokyo. It's little places that I can't squeeze into. Monsters can. The fucking monster design in this is sick as hell, though. Don't make me fight this thing. Fuck. Oh, well, we got our first body. Do you really want to do this? Certain enemies' attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it's possible to counterattack. When the visual hint is shown, use R2 to perform a counter. The visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer when you are using L2 to focus. If no visual hint is shown during an enemy's attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hinako is attacking or dodging, so keep a close eye on your enemy's movements. We got a second body. Hinako, we're gonna need 2 teardrops now. Toolkit. A portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons' durability. Use toolkits to repair weapons and restore their durability. Toolkits can be added to your item shortcut using down. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits can be used to restore durability. How many times we gotta say that, like? Alright, we're coming up on an ad break here, so since that's going to happen, I'm going to take a break from the stream and refresh my drink here. So let's go ahead and finish this one down. Welcome, Raiders.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't see any Raiders.
Lily are having a great weekend. Enjoying all that time.
You'll see. Just wait. Alright, well, I will be right back. Machine, how are you, my friend? How are you? 5 soldiers have raided. Maybe I do have enough ice in my glass. Let's go ahead and switch over to the bar here. Welcome to the bar. My name is Gentle. I'm a gentleman from the Pacific Northwest who enjoys fighting games, RPGs, and horror. So tonight we are on our horror bullshit, but let me grab something from the bar here. Give me just one moment. Tonight we are sipping on Horrorwood Reserve. This is the Golden Age. It's fantastic, honestly. We're gonna pour a little bit more in our glass. Now let's go a bit more than that. I'll re-up my ice later. Horrorwood Reserve is a whiskey brought to you by Matthew Lillard and Ice Nine Kills. It's a 5-year reserve. You had to order it last month. I believe Golden Age is sold out, but you can still get Silver Scream. It comes with this lovely, lovely bottle topper here. But it is a great whiskey. I've been sipping on it tonight. We're going to go ahead and put that back on the bar here. Oh, there you go. If I had some scotch on me, I'd be drinking that. But tonight's a whiskey night. How are we doing, Lizdexia? Long time no see. Let's go ahead and get a sip here. I'll refresh my ice later because we've got friends here. Can't be rude. The special chat command tonight is exclamation hat to make me put on the hat, exclamation no hat to make me take it off. I will do my best to do it every time. Jack is cheap, but it isn't as smooth. How we doing, Machine? How is stream? Hell yeah. Jack is cheap and so is Yosuke. Well, let's get back into the game here. We've already caught 2 bodies so far. We're Silent Hilling it tonight. Let's go ahead and equip this to... did auto-equip? Cool. We've got high durability on our weapon. We went from silver 1 to silver 3. Not a bad come up indeed. Me sitting over here seething with jealousy because I'm currently at bronze 1 with jury. But we're coming for you. Oh yeah. We're coming in strong, and we're coming hard. We're right behind you, and we're coming. But let's get into this Silent Hill creepiness.
シュウ、どこにいる？
Shoo, where are you? Man. Fuck this town and everything in it. Girl, if you can get out, get out. Oh, you get some food. Get me some too while you're at it. Goddamn. I am hungry. Big back gotta eat. You wanna do this? Are you sure about that? Fuck. That's our third body there. Ironically, I think a couple of these things have tried to pick me up at the bar once or twice. Not the in-show bar, of course. Liz Dexy, what's your favorite scary game of all time? Let's start a dialogue. Horror gamers, what is your favorite game? Let me know in the chat. Your favorite horror game, I should say. Because you could be a horror gamer, but just like really love Barbie Island Adventure. It's alright, take your time, take your time. Do we have any objects we can enshrine? Let's hold on to those. Steel pipe. Okay. Oh man, what the dick? Sakuko is now fertilizer. Oh, that's so good. I think the very first Resident Evil on OG PlayStation was one of my favorites. The cutscene creepiness, the dogs jumping through the windows, the first time made me jump so high and drop the controller. Bro, that first Resident Evil, especially like the 1.5, the director's cut that came out like a year and a half later, or after Resident Evil 2, somewhere in there. That shit was wild. I think for the OG generation, my favorite has to be the original Parasite Eve, because I like the whole like RPG elements, and the whole cutscenes actually got me grounded when I was younger, because my mom's like, "You're too sensitive a boy for shit like that." Little did she know that her little baby boy would grow up to be a degenerate that watches horror films like almost every day. It was before they had the obligatory constant gotcha jump scares like they started in Re 7. Yeah, jump scares get old.
堅苦しい神社じゃなくて
Well, Parasite Eve was going to be my second pick. Oh, I love Parasite Eve. Now, for newer generation stuff, I'm admittedly a fan of World of Horror. I played the shit out of that last year. I'm probably going to boot it up again sometime this November. Because World of Horror is just... There's something about it. It's probably not the most exciting game to watch, but it's exciting to narrate. Josuke, what's your favorite horror game? We're gonna sip some Gatorade, get some electrolytes in us. Backrooms and Cabin Factory. I haven't played either of those. I have played fucking what is it? Phasmophobia. Stop yapping for a moment. Fuck. You bar whore. Really? Alright, well, fuck you. Holy shit. Ooh. She really doesn't know how to use that pipe. Yeah, our protagonist is not an expert at laying pipe. That's fine. Machine, what is your favorite scary game? We're having a dialogue tonight. Where am I? Alright. Let's return to the bar for a moment while we yap. I am going to get more ice and probably have another whiskey. But, I'm waiting for Machine to answer. I don't play scary games unless you count Elden Ring. We can count Elden Ring. Now, Elden Ring is a cosmic / body horror game. It's not one that I would play because I love myself, but, you know, Elden Ring counts. Elden Ring counts, and I will not pretend that it doesn't. I mean, I've played Phasmo, but that's about it. Phasmo's fun, too. Um, Visage was really good. I haven't played Visage. I'll have to look into that. Let me drink some Gatorade here. I've played Ghostwire Tokyo. That was a lot of fun. In its own right, Remnant 2 could count as a horror because there's some really horrific shit in that. The Fallout games, there's missions that have a horror undertone to them. Like, the definition of horror, in my mind, is anything that challenges sensibility. Phasmo isn't a horror game, really. It's group fun. You have to unlock the secrets of this crazy murder house. Visage, it's one of those no weapon, can't fight type of ghost games. Okay. You know what was a really good horror game was Fatal Frame. Like, the one with the 3-joint arm shit. That shit stuck with me for so long. First time I played it was on a projection TV. So it had like a whole 3D thing. Fallout 3, 4, and No Vegas don't really count as horror games. No, but they have horror missions in them. And that's where we get into the whole broader term of what horror is. And that's something that I want to cover on the channel. Because as some of you know, I am a weird fiction / horror writer. And I want to expand people's ideas of what horror is. It's not just the gore and the monsters and all that. There's themes, there's elements, there's pacing, there's so much that goes into good horror. But let me stop yapping for a moment and go grab some ice. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that break too. But we'll be back in the bar in just a moment. Alright, I got too excited there. Keep forgetting I don't have a unmute switch going yet, but elements with the ghouls and maybe the idea of post-apocalyptic desperation. Yes, but there's an underlying storyline of a corporate cult within Fallout. Look into it. You'll be surprised how crazy that rabbit hole goes. Top 3 favorite horror movies. Machine said Cabin in the Woods, Evil Dead 1 and 2, and Rent. And Liz said lol, Rent. So there's a story behind Rent. When I was a young warthog, when he was a young warthog, I was obsessed with the movie Rent. I did a whole like speech at a house party about how Angel and the homeless man were the only straight couple. Angel, of course, is a transgender woman within Rent, and I forget the homeless man's name, but they were the only straight couple because they had dynamic rules of what it meant to be straight. You had someone who's clearly the traditional woman and someone who's clearly the traditional man. Now the straight couple with AIDS, the rock star boy was kind of a chick, so that was a lesbian relationship. I don't care what anyone says. And then the other two were blatantly gay relationships. They had a pair of lesbians and a pair of gay guys. So it's a straight couple, lesbians, gay guys, and then a transgender couple, with one transgender partner. But the one that had the transgender partner, that was the only relationship that I would have considered a traditionally straight. And it just horrified Machine at this house party because he's just like, what the hell are you talking about? Mind you, I was really inebriated at the time, but I fucking love that movie. I will not have it slandered. It is probably one of my favorite movies still. I don't care. We got fresh ice. Let's go back to the bar. Let's get a bit more whiskey, and then I'm gonna have to calm down because this is like more than I would spend on a bottle of whiskey normally, but it is a special occasion tonight. We do not spill a drop. I might have to go into the other fridge here and see what we have. Give me just a moment here. Give me just a moment. Let's see what we have in the bar. Let's see. I don't do a Chardonnay. I'm not in the mood for Brun Fee. All this alcohol and nothing to drink. Da, 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 da. My J. Miller. Where is my mead at? No, I have mead. That's the roommates. Wow, I seem to be out of mead. That simply will not do. Oh well. We will get back to work here. No, I'm not mortified by the relationships in that movie. It's just horrifying, like the Sound of Music in most musicals. Oh. Oh, I'm a fan of the musical. I admit it. I admit it. Fiddler on the Roof, anyone? Right? Liz Dixie knows what I'm talking about. Newsies was my first one. Newsies is so good. Oh my god. We ended up watching the stage play of Newsies. That's on Disney Plus right now the other day. Doesn't hold a candle to that Christian Bale fucking Bill Pullman version. Newsies was the shit. Christian Bale was the shit. I will stand on business on that one. One of my favorites is Jesus Christ Superstar, which, given the behemoth shirt, the upside down cross, the you wouldn't think that. But I'm partial to the 1972 73 version. Took my lady to see the musical Roustabouts, Elvis inspired musical, like 6 months ago. Dex, you're a man of class. What can I say? You're a man of class. I wish we had more musicals around here, like professional musicals. But unfortunately, all we got is Yellowstone. But yeah, no, Jesus Christ Superstar, specifically the role of Judas when I was younger, just touched something special. For Valentine's Day, she took me to the Orpheum Theater to see Hadestown, or Hadestown. Cheers, let's get some electrolytes in. I'm obsessed with Hades and Persephone love story. It's a good love story. From the right perspective, I'm obsessed with like Joseph Campbell. So anything mythology, religion, so on and so forth, I am just truly uh, enamored with. Hades and Persephone, beautiful story. Um, a bit creepy with some of the undertones when you think about it, but we're not here to think it tonight. We're drinking whiskey, for fuck's sake. Expensive whiskey at that. Well, go ahead and tell us how you heard the beginning of Hades and Persephone. This has suddenly become a forum for ancient religion. I like this. I really need to get. He comes out of the underworld and kidnaps her. Okay. Now, naturally, we don't condone kidnapping, but would you say that Hades was the first Andrew Tate? Let's start some bullshit. I really need to get my Discord server up and running so we can vocally discuss things. There's also a telling of Hades tricking her and having her stuck in the underworld till she can grow life in the underworld. Ah, without the kidnapping involved. So how'd she get to the underworld? The start of Stockholm Syndrome, like Beauty and the Beast. Losing a bet. Sir, you brought up Stockholm Syndrome. We're gonna go into my writing blog here. I've been working on something. Let me see if we can find it here. Oh. Oh well. I cannot remember which file folder I put underneath. Normally, I put all of my stand-up material in the stand-up one. It's not sitting there. There's just the current 12 jokes that I'm working on. But I have a whole one called Love is Stockholm Syndrome. Losing a bet. So this is like strip poker then. Hades is a little rapey boy getting all strip pokery with people. But was Persephone into it? Let's find out. Educate us, Liz. You have the floor. Oh, come on. Beast was better than Gaston or any other creeper. Sir. Sir. The only thing Beast had going for him was the library. The dude was 11 years old. That makes Belle a pedophile. You thought Stockholm Syndrome was referring to Belle? No, we're talking about the Beast. That little boy got twisted around the finger of Belle. It's the first girl that ever paid attention to him. She was a cougar, and she took advantage of him. Of course, she was that a girl that could read, and Beast had a whole library. Of course, you know. But I'm just saying, Chris Hansen needs to pay Belle a visit. This is some good shit. I like this dialogue tonight. Should we go back to the game, or do we want to continue the dialogue? I'll leave it up to you guys. I can do either. I'm really enjoying it, though. She wasn't going to find a library in the little town she was in. Even the town I'm currently in has a library. Bullshit. Which reminds me, I need to go to the library more often. So the story goes Hades bargains with other souls. If they win, they get what they want wish, or equivalent to what Hades' powers can do for them. If they lose their soul, basically. Oh. So he's a bit of a grifter. A bit of a cheat. With Persephone, with Persephone being a goddess, he couldn't take her soul. He also loved her at first sight, if that's a believable thing. Where is this god? I need to make a bet. You gonna be betting with that ass. You want to bet with that ass? Huh? I don't know if you want to bet with that ass. I don't know. Love at first sight. Let me tell you about my experience with love at first sight. Love at first sight is blindness. Love at first sight will leave you in the lurch. You need to be able to not only love at first sight, but love at first fight, love at first major conflict, love at first many other things besides first sight. And that's why I'm single, is because I'm jaded lately. He basically wins a bet, and his condition was for her to grow life in the underworld. She couldn't leave till she did. Okay. So he was holding her hostage. I mean, there's sensible bets, and then there's that. In that time, she gains followers in Asphodel and such. Kind of like we're doing here, gaining followers, gaining subscribers. Was Persephone the first e-girl? Inquiring minds want to know. The bar is open. Gaining her the power her mom Demeter denied her by keeping her locked away in that greenhouse or whatever. Yes, but did she do hot tub streams? There has to be a level of hilarity to this. Let's ask the hard questions. Was Persephone an e-girl? Not that you're aware of. So you're saying that it's possible she did hot tub streams. Nice. We've been on a roll here the past few minutes. Back to the game. Back to the game. Let me drink a bit more whiskey here. All right. No need for a hot tub when you've got the river Styx. Truer words have never been spoken. I'm gonna have to remember this 10 minutes. This is 126 to 136. Let me just make a note of that because this is good shit. All right, let's get back to the game. We're in some liminal space here. A fucking back rooms fucking area. What is this? Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respects to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. That's interesting. Altar. And there it has the poem again. Let's examine. We've got a fan. We've got a bottle. We've got a rat. We've got a bird in a kimono. And we've got whatever the fuck this is. Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. This is clearly a puzzle. Top 3 horror movies are Feast, the Nightmare on Elm Street series, and shit, either OG Pet Cemetery or Blood Diner. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a close one in that list too. All solid choices. All solid choices. My number 1 horror film of all time is Audition. Fucking love Audition. Everything about that film, everything with like what was going on in the background. Josuke, welcome back. How are we doing? The question of the night is, what is your favorite horror game? What is your favorite horror movies? But Audition is just one of those films that just hits for me every time I watch it. And I've watched it multiple times. Second would be the film that I used to traumatize a lot of people. Is it Flesh and Bone? Came out a couple years ago. It's a really interesting film about young cannibals traveling across the United States. Audition, never heard of it? Do yourself a favor, tubi.tv, or if you have the Tubi app, just go there, type in Audition, and get ready for 2.5 hours of a rom-com gone wrong. Subtitle warning, because some people don't like subtitles. This is a Japanese horror film, but it is my favorite horror film of all time. So I'd go Audition. I want to say it's Flesh and Bone, or no, Bones and All. Bones and All. Audition, then Bones and All. Then my third favorite currently. I have to think on that for a moment. Malevolent. I do like Malevolent, so. Alright, thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. I want to say this is the first one. Thou first must pay respects to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Wait a moment, wait a moment. There's designs on the bottom of these. Okay, that one definitely goes there. Let's examine this. There's a flower pattern on that. That'll go here. I can't watch this with the missus. She speaks fluent Japanese. Does she enjoy horror films? She does. I also need to have her watch Train to Busan. Let her watch Audition. And if you end up with like hot coffee poured on you, we know that you are a creep. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Leaf is going to go here. We have some sort of coffee bean fucking fruit thing going on here. Get an upskirt of the bird here. I'm going to say that you're back here, which means that you go back here. Train to Busan is fun. I felt a lot better watching Train to Busan than I did watching The Insanity. The Insanity made me feel bad. Audition is not only my favorite horror film, but it's like top 10 of favorite films of all time. I just love everything about it. After you watch it, do some research, see about how the process went about finding the actress, see what's become of the actress, see all sorts of things, because that film is crazy. Losing sanity. Hold yourself, Nako, please. Stuck, it won't open. Crazy. Why is he wearing a fox god mask?
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか、ひなこ。
どこ？
どうした？こっちだ。
誰なの？
Remember, I am a victim of curiosity at all times. Like, if I'm dating somebody and they can't get through audition, then they're not the one, dog. I'll put it that way. Elvira's Haunted Hill is a top 10 contender, for sure. You know, I'm a fan of the Mistress of the Dark. He's off in the distance. Take all the time you need. I don't care for your tone, Sir Fox Mask. Okay, circle with a line through it. Triangle with a line through it. Triangle with a Y. Circle with a Y, upside down. Snake with a V. A circle with a horizontal line. A snake on a cross. I'm not sure what to call that. An A with a tail. There's a snake with a V again. So if we go snake with a V and... oh. There's just a snake. Snake on a cross. There's a snake with a V again. So there's definitely pairs going on here. Let's see. Is it gonna make me play memory?
こっちだ。
Icon, a beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled, so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it seems to be surprisingly durable. All this would go away if she left a big donation to the shrine. Leonardo's statue's laughing, creepy. What's wrong with laughter? This girl don't like laughter. Is there anything over here worthwhile? This locked? Seems like it's locked from the other side. Of course it is. Reach over the gate and unlock it. Or hop the gate. It's not that tall. I have a bad knee and I could jump over that gate. What's this shrine? I have prepared a key for you. This way. Journal updated. Fox mask. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off. I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you, and why are you leading me down this path? One of my friends. She's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. When she's set her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun. She might have a tough time. I might have had a little too much whiskey chat. Shu. Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having playdates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Do we have a new page for her? Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious. But Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she asked of me, or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. Alright, monsters, Fogtown. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way it was hurt. Chizurai General Store. It might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up here, though we usually just sit outside and chat. Did the altar puzzle. We don't need to look at tutorials. He said something about preparing a key. I guess I'd better follow him. Okay. I guess the alcohol is kind of hitting because I don't remember him walking this way. We've arrived. Investigate the shrine vault. Oh man. What do we got here? Yokon. We're not enshrining anything yet.
錠前が
Red capsules. I think I'm missing something.
なんかこれに似た絵を見かけたような
I feel like I've seen this before. Okay. There's two symbols. As I pass in the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass through the gates of hell. Please hear my prayers. What the fuck's with the doll?
なんでここに
I don't like creepy dolls. No, sir. They are my least favorite. Lightning cast down from the heavens split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows Kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Silent Hill is definitely weird. Bro, you really want to fight me? I've already caught 4 bodies. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Counter, start a maze attack. What am I not getting for this? There we go. Oh Lord. Chat. I need to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Dude's popping the cork. Breaking the seal too early can be an issue. Did the hospital turn into a place in hell or something in the original? I thought the whole town was affected. Just some places were worse than others. Alright, a bit of, I'll wait till the ad break ends here. Welcome back. Where did she learn how to fight? Even flailing around wildly seems more useful. Our gal here learned to fight at the school of, Dude's popping the cork. Indeed, when you drink high quality alcohol, such as I, you have to pee a lot. Breaking the seal early can be an issue. Indeed. Now, me, I'll wait until I really have to go. And I really had to go between the alcohol and the electrolytes. Didn't the hospital turn into a place in hell or something in the original? I thought the whole town was affected. Just some places were worse than others. So, Silent Hill, as I understand it, is a facsimile of whatever is tormenting the subject that appears there. And it's a global phenomenon. It's not just a town. That's what this game is touching on. What you'll find as the general tie-in for everything is these red flowers. Something about them causes people to either hallucinate or go straight to hell. That's still up for debate. I'll do a whole deep dive into Silent Hill lore at some point when I have the energy. But it's directly tied to the crimes of the individual. That's the most important thing to remember. Let's get back into game. Lightning cast down from the heavens split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth rose kudzu, prophet of eternal prosperity. Wants us to go back to the shrine now. After fighting the faceless dickhead. Do we have an entry for the faceless dickhead? Dark Shrine. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. Is it late enough for me to say, I'm making them at night and go make a grilled cheese? Fuck yes it is. Make me one. It's always a good time to make food. I want food. Give me food. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm a big back. Big back needs food. Big back needs food badly. I've been popping pills like I'm in my 20s. Still missing something. Okay, the puzzle piece is back further. Fuck. It's back on the memory boards, isn't it? What was that? Divine water. Fresh mountain water. It is said those who drink this water will be blessed by the gods. Fully restore current max sanity and reduce sanity damage taken for a set time. Can be used as an offering. Oh, a grilled cheese sounds so fucking delicious, my dude. I have no idea. We have some like leftover meat sauce and like cheese sticks and tortillas. I kind of want to go make a burrito. Why are you up? Fuck you. Lightning cast down from the heavens split asunder the decayed tree. When the spirit grows kudzu, the prophet of the eternal prosperity. What is it trying to tell me? Did I get something wrong? Cool. Okay, so it goes circle with a line. Y. Why are you tormenting me, dude? Let's see. Something must be off. Triangle was it? It's not working. What the fuck? I don't understand the puzzle. What am I missing? This seems to be right. Bottom is the circle. Crescent shape. Okay. That's the tree. Gotcha. One second here. I don't know why I have a bunch of giggling girls outside the door here, but not about it. They're supposed to be downstairs in their slumber party. Hang on a second, guys. Warm the butter. Y'all making me hungry and you ain't gonna make me a cheese sandwich. That's fucking rude. Find the correct email. Let's see. Fucking rude, making cheese sandwiches without me. You'll keep me posted. You'll keep me, like, quivering with anticipation. Like, I'm mad hungry. Does it want me to go back to the shrine? Like, I guess so, but that's fucking weird. Got a bandage. That's cool. Is there more emo we have to find over in the fucking shriny place with No Face McFuckerton? Like, I don't want to go back over here. No Face McFuckerton makes my day terrible. Are you fucking kidding me? This map is larger than I thought. If we could weird science a grilled cheese to you, I'd toss one through the screen, my man. I love the hot honey sauce. This stuff is amazing. Bro, let me put you onto something amazing. There's this new thing from Hidden Valley Farms, fucking Nashville Hot Ranch. I put that shit on everything. Like, on God, stuff is gorgeous. I'm gonna sacrifice this stuff. I want more faith. I need 400. Guess it'd be nice if I could touch body. I know that everybody. Dried carcass, a type of offering, yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Fuck it. Let's fight this dude and enshrine this shit. Decrease enemy line of sight. Okay, so there's a tile over this way. Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Dude, I got a full bottle of Mike's Hot Honey from a trunk or treat I took Lily 2 weeks ago. I think one of the trunks worked for them or something. They had tote bags, and I even got a full bag of their hot honey flavored chips. Was a score and a half. Fuck yeah. That is amazing. Mike's Hot is so damn good. My former employers sell Mike's Hot. I may have to make an exception just to go get more. Flowers are there, heads are there. Serpent. Cat, fire. Did I get something wrong? Lightning cracks the sky. One left. Go straight ahead. Fucking A. I agree. There's a lot of hilarity ensuing at my former workplace that I've been informed of via text message. Combination dials.
じゃあお前を試そう。
Alright. Lightning Decay Tree, pick up. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden the Omamori that protects against evil behind the Ima at. I can attest to its efficacy. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it to you. I do not think I have much use for it now. Okay. So, a couple weeks ago, there was a customer incident in which I was threatened. We'll leave the details vague at this time to essentially protect the names of the guilty. I responded to said threat within measure of Montana state law. I was promptly fired because while it is Montana state law, which is where I'm currently residing, it is not store policy. The reason why we know that it's a store policy and not a Montana law is the level to which I defended myself would normally, if not warranted, end up with me shackled. I'm free to go about my business, live my life, no police report. And the reason why is because of the level and degree of the threat. Now, I am currently under the assumption that my statement was not admissible to HR because of the way I was fired, but they are trying to replace me with somebody who, one, legally can't replace me, which is hilarious, and they're not aware of that. And two, there's just a whole firestorm of unhappy employees because I was mid-management level, and they preferred to work with me because I'm efficient, and I treat people like a human being unless given other reason to do so. Let's go to the bar for a moment. What it comes down to is everybody knows I'm a fan of professional wrestling. A lot of my philosophies in that have come from modern day philosophers or wrestlers, specifically in this case, Kevin Kiris or Karrion Kross. He has a whole statement on what a good soldier does. A good soldier protects his people. So when threats are made, what do? Do I immediately call the police or do I meet them head on? Now, what I should have done is had somebody else call the police, but I met the threat head on in the parking lot because they refused to leave the store grounds. And because where I'm at is a stand your ground state, I had a hammer with me. I admit to this. The level of the threat that was made to me was determined by the police department to be warranted to be met with force because I had no obligation to retreat. HR views it as there's no sound on the cameras. I went after a customer with a hammer. Terminated. That's the long and short of it. There are people that when they are threatened will lock themselves into offices, will call the police, and will leave their customers and staff at harm. I'm not one of those people. I've never been one of those people. I will never be one of those people. And because I'm not weak-willed, because I walked towards the fire, I was fired. And I understand why. Doesn't mean I agree with it. But I've chosen to hold grace. I did not argue with HR. They were like, just so you know, this termination is filed. There is no argument. Do you have anything to say? I'm like, I'm not going to waste either one of our times. I do find it fucked up they didn't even read my witness statement or the 11 other statements that were left by customers and staff, but c'est la vie. What are your thoughts? If somebody were to make threats of bodily harm to you and your staff, and you had a hammer accessible, and they were refusing to leave the premises while continuing to make those threats, would you pursue? Or am I just off kilter here? Again, I'm fully within my legal rights. That's why we're streaming here tonight, but legal rights and corporate rights are two different things. There's also the fact that the individual in question that I ultimately let go with a stern warning of being banned from the premises for the next 2 years may have been involved in a more serious crime 4 days following that incident. So my regret is probably not defending myself enough because somebody else was injured due to this individual, if it's proven. Again, why I have to keep the names of the guilty innocent at this time. 07s and Fs in chat for my former career, guys. Circumstances determine action, so it's possible. Again, I have no regrets for the decisions I made except for not taking it far enough. Let's get back to the game. Lightning, Decayed Tree, Kudzu. So it's circle with the H, circle with that, square with the tail. How do we get there without fighting this fucker again? Fuck you. Fuck you. I am far too drunk to be doing this right now. I was making my grilled cheese. Ah. Well, you missed some good human drama. We'll put it that way. Let me get out of this whole sequence first, and then we'll yap again. Fuck you. Jesus. I've wasted so many pills. Yeah, based on the situation, standing your ground and fighting for the safety of your crew and customers is a solid thing to do. I have a wireless headset, I heard it. HR has never really been for the employees, we all know this. Okay, let's go back to the bar. During my HR exit interview, where the individual tried to paint me as a psychopath, I stated rather coldly that I understand that he's had a button-down life, fairly easy, no calluses on his hands, but there are individuals out there in the world that will stand on business, and that is exactly what I did. Gentle stands on business. I told a former coworker that, and they were laughing because they were fired under similar circumstances, only theirs was more racially motivated because they are one of 5 individuals that would be called black in this area. HR is the company's protection, not yours. I've learned this the hard way at least once, and I won't make that mistake again. I didn't make no mistakes. I told our HR director that he was soft. Because it was clear I was getting fired either way, so I just let my nuts hang. Let's record. As you should, King. How we doing, Sugar Skull? Welcome to the chat. Soft. Boy was soft. Soft is charming. Alright, this is lightning. Fuck, I forgot the rest of the journal. I can just do it that way. Round thingamabob. Square with a tail. The lock is open. Let's effing go. We solved the puzzle while we've been on our drinky crow bullshit. That man, where'd he go? He's no man. He's a fox. He's a furry. Stone key. A key fashioned from mysterious stone. Judging from what he said, it's probably something precious. So you accept my gift. I fashioned this key from Mystic Jade. I'll let you guys read. Don't trust the fox mask. Do I look like I trust fox masks? Oh, come on. I use all of them. Oh, okay. I'll start reading translations of things. I apologize. Fuck me. Run. I have no idea where I'm running. Oh, fuck you. Come on, attack me, bitch. got completely demolished in a corner. I will read for you. I'm sorry. I thought you spoke fluent Japanese. My apologies. My lady does not me. I apologize. I missed that part. I just need to run. I just need to fucking run. But I can't run this way. Why did I come this way? What the shit? Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. That's 2 deaths so far. Run, run. We're almost to where we need to go. It's okay. Why are they all coming after me? Leave me alone! This faceless fuck is relentless, as most faceless fucks are. Exclamation hat to make me put on the hat. Exclamation no hat to make me take off the hat.
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
I'm gonna run out of healing items.
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では。
Now then, onward. I forgot I'm supposed to be reading the subtitles, but I'm inebriated. Well, do you, man? I don't care. I'm just scarfing down food. You can't tell that to a big back. You're making me hungry, man. Big back want food now. The fox watches over the chicken coop.
Hinako. しっかりしろ。
Burrito break. Fuck yeah.
返事をしろ。
Hashtag burrito break. I don't know how to make a hashtag with my fingers. Cringe. Cringe with me as I make a hashtag with my fingers somehow.
お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
Never been one to go down without a fight.
シュウはまだ生きてる。
You should get the nearest airplane and leave this place.
無事だよな。
Bro, this is post World War II. Ain't nobody leaving this place.
体どうなってんだ。
So who are you playing?
街から誰もいなくなってる。これが悪い夢なのか。
What's the story? Because this ain't the Silent Hill I remember.
でも化け物
We are
しか
playing
い
a
ない。
young girl whose crimes seem to be rebellion.
悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
The guilt she feels about things, or the hatred she feels towards her parents, or what's summoning the punishment towards her.
この世界に残ったのが2人だとして。
There's a
その
whole
もう一人がお前だ
like 2-hour 15-minute documentary on YouTube that explains how Silent Hill F is indeed a Silent Hill game, and does a better job than I
俺
do.
はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
But ultimately, I'm one of those people who's like, each entry is its own thing.
終わり。
I grew up with Persona, my
俺
dude.
も
Like,
混乱してたみたいだ。
loose connections is fine.
あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿を
Would
見てた。
chat be interested in watching me play
こんな状
some
況
Persona
で
games in the near future,
リ
like
ンコは
say
どこ
December?
へ？
Let me know.
自分の家。行ってみようぜ。相棒。
Of course, it's a Silent Hill game. It's in the name.
どうした
What's
早
wrong?
く来ないと置いてく
Keep
ぜ。
up or I'll leave you behind. You're a dick, dude. Chivalry is good and dead.
よし。しっかり。
Shu. Shu always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, a herbalist, Matsuke farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Shu came from a long line of pharmacists with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwais were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs that seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led him to learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacists, to fill his duty of being a member of the Space Army.
ないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。武器が壊れかけてる。
When using Focus L2, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you are attacked while using Focus in action difficulties other than story. Once your Focus gauge is full, use R1 to perform a Focus attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. You can use items such as Ramune and Divine Water, or visit Hakora and choose Clear Mind to restore your current max sanity. If you have chosen Story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using Faith by visiting Hakora.
もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
It's dead, we killed it. It's dead, we killed it. Fuck it, I want to go down this alleyway.
あの化け物。もういないよね。
I don't care if there's monsters around. I want to see what's down this alleyway. I'm gonna be pissed if there's nothing. A toolkit. Some capsules, which I definitely need after all the bullshit we went through. And a dried carcass offering. Let's go. Making ourselves stronger by doing things we shouldn't. Fuck you. I thought I saw a interact there, but apparently not. Another dead end. But some capsules. We like capsules. They're tasty. Your character should go to the shrine and pray the Doomslayer gives her a BFG. I don't need a BFG. I got a BFP. Big fucking pipe. I'm teaching my character how to lay pipe. Like a plumber. What a creepy scarecrow. Let's go this way first. Really? I hit the gate? Why are you stronger than the rest of us? No, this isn't fair. Fuck you. Gosh, an assortment of small flavored fruit candies that melt in your mouth will restore stamina and prevent stamina consumption for a set period of time. Can also be used as an offering. Bandages heal more. Good to know. Lightweight and durable bag increases inventory capacity. Nice. You can carry one more item by having a purse. I was nowhere near close enough. God damn it. Fuck you. Raggedy bitch. Steel pipe, just what I needed. That was unnecessary. Thank you for dying.
これが壊れたらどうする？
Let's break these first two pipes. I'm worried about having multiple pipes. I only need to lay one pipe. Okay, I think that weighs... What happened here? Something I don't want to know about. I swear to God, if it's a slit-mouthed woman, I'm done with this stream tonight. Like, first aid kit fully restores health. Thank you, I appreciate it. What a creepy scarecrow. Like, slit-mouthed woman appears, I end stream. That's how that's gonna happen. Fuck that. There's a shrine here. Record of progress. And shrine. We have 420. We need 500 to draw an Omamori, so we're not quite there yet. I'm not so certain I want to be part of this. Oh no, I got a real bad feeling. Fuck you.
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
Hit him with the pipe.
今のこの状況、
Hit him, hit
い
him,
つ
hit
ま
him,
で
hit
も
him.
重戦総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが。
Sorry, it seems it's not a dream after all. What the fuck? Okay, doll. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, so I threw the doll away. Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens, known as the Galactic Imperium, would arrive in UFO in droves. We would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them New Recruits and Fallen Ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left, standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Well, fuck me. Let's go right. At least we got some meds. It probably wants us to go that way, but we're gonna go left first. See what we can see. Whoa, fuck. Well, that got my heart going.
先生いますか？
Doctor, are you home? Holy shit. I'm glad I wouldn't pee earlier. Why are you making me climb a ladder? I don't want to. There better be something cool up here like a gat. I don't want to go in the doctor's house. I don't want to. Okay, let's do it. Full send.
先生ですか？
Stuck. Fuck me. Oh. Lock's broken, it won't open. Man, it's held together by like paper and a prayer. Just rip it. Ferrari, a small crispy rice cracker. Pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. Slightly restore health. The effect increases when used continuously. It can also be used as an offering. Then it's an offering. What the fuck? There's gotta be more to this. I'm not understanding. Apparently not. Just unsettling imagery. Kudzu tea. And the body's gone. That's cute. That door's still stuck. If I could give the eyeballs an offering, I totally would. key. Alright, we got a key to the drawer upstairs. Local doctors know even now the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Y family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the oldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it's best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Doboruko, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed, perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians. That's just full send. I'm ready to dodge. Claw marks? Omamori Pine increases max health. I bet I could use this. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined COD, case number 9. The body was astonishingly malnourished and the calvarium had split open like it had been burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence to suggest they were put there by human hands seemed to be planted by insects naturally, highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable COD. At least this one was easier to stomach than case number 8. All bodies were unexplicable cases of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. We're going to take a break because it's ad time. As additional notes, this man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses, after all. They can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-san. Oh. It's a lot to think about. We're in the bar at the moment. We're going to chill for just a second. Got an ad break going on. Don't want to leave our friends behind. It is also coming close to end of stream. There still seems to be a puzzle with the puzzle box. All sorts of little things that I'm not quite understanding, but we'll get to a shrine and we'll call it a night. Welcome back. We're in the bar for the moment. We're going to try to get to a shrine and possibly call it a night. At least for this game, I'll probably stay up a little bit longer. already got the key. I'm assuming we got everything from the box, but still weird that it still has a puzzle box icon on the map. Can we leave yet? Not from these doors? Yeah, who knows? Keep a box full of eyes instead of attaching them so you can see behind yourself without turning your head. Seems legit to me. Let's go ahead and hit the save point. Make some offerings. This is a good stop point for tonight. Got some more red capsules, that's always delicious. Enshrine. Joanna Omamori. Greatly decrease sanity consumption while using focus. That's going to be useful. Record. Alright. Let's head to the bar here while I set up our next game. And this has been the first part of the Silent Hill streams. I do, however, have to sleep, so we're not going to end there. We're going to find something to bring our blood pressure down a bit. We have a demo to try out. It's still kind of a sinister undertone to it. Let's go ahead and bring up our docs here. Stream information. Let's change things around quickly. And let's see if it worked. Probably not. Bear with me, folks. There we go. So this is Pluto. It's a little roguelite that's launched its demo today. Let's go with The Apprentice. We don't have any gold yet, so let's just obtain a ring. Let's go ahead and use lightning ring. We'll place it on this middle finger. That'll be our bling ring. So essentially each of your fingers can be charged with an element type, and you can create spells, and if you do it right you can link spells together. So for instance I can go here, and because this one ends with stone I can go here, and then we'll end it with an ignite spell, and then we cast. Just a interesting little game idea that I saw come up on my feed. I was like, let me try this out. Okay. This, do this, do this, do this. Cast. They've damaged my fingers. All right. So you can learn spells and combinations to regrow your fingers. I haven't drawn any of those spells yet from my book though. Exchange and ward. That regrew one finger there. Now I'm not certain what all you can do in this game because I played the tutorial before stream today. But I feel like this will be a nice little come down for each stream, just kind of enjoy where we're at with things and breathe a little bit. Fight complete. Right? Spell slab, learn a spell. Let's learn Storm. Obtain an artifact. +1 armor. Fight enemies. We have our fingers back. let's see. If we exchange, conjure steel, and then go into the flame, what happens? Let me get them boots off. Give yourself 10 extra digits. We may die, but again, this is just some relaxing gaming at the end here. They really don't know the danger in a wizard's pinky. Hall of Magic is held within the pinky. Clearly, these motherfuckers have not watched Willow. You watch the warden snoozing outside the armory. Ambush the warden, sneak past, or steal the madness badge. Let's steal. Monstrosity, dangerous foe. This is where we die. Let's just cover ourselves for a moment. Want to get more lightning stored up. Uh-oh. We died. Anyway, that's Pluto. Just an interesting take on the whole roguelike. Let's go back to the bar while we end stream here. Yeah. So, we're starting to delve into Silent Hill F. I almost peed myself a few times. If we run into the slit-mouthed woman, I'm ending stream suddenly. But let's go ahead and raid out to one of our friendos here. Let's see, who we got? Who we got? We're gonna go raid no good. All right. Well, folks, I've been gentle. You've been amazing. Thank you for joining me for a spooky Saturday. We'll do Scary Sunday tomorrow night and continue on our story. You've been amazing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.